Hey there, gatekeepers! Welcome back to the channel. Grab your coffee, maybe grab something stronger, because we need to talk. I've just finished analyzing the spoilers for Beyond the Gates for the week of January 26th through the 30th, and let me tell you, my jaw is officially on the floor. We are talking about a week that is going to fundamentally shift the power dynamics in this town. If you thought things were chaotic before, you haven't seen anything yet. The overarching theme for this week seems to be traps and transformations. We have Leslie, our resident queen of manipulation, finally springing a trap she's likely been laying for weeks. And on the other side of the emotional spectrum, we have Nicole and Keel heating up in ways that are going to make everyone else in town incredibly jealous. Let's dive deep into this day by day, because the devil is absolutely in these details. Monday, January 26th, Desperate Measures. We kick off the week with Anita in serious trouble. The spoilers say she's facing severe difficulties. Now, knowing Anita, this could be anything from a massive financial crisis to a skeleton tumbling out of her very crowded closet. But here's the kicker. Vernon seeks help from an unlikely source. Okay, gatekeepers, put on your thinking caps. Who is the last person Vernon would ever ask for help? It has to be Leslie, right? Or perhaps Bill. If Vernon is desperate enough to go to his sworn enemies to save Anita, things are way worse than we thought. My theory: Vernon is about to make a deal with the devil, probably Leslie, and the interest rate on that favor is going to destroy him later. This is classic Beyond the Gates set-up short-term fix that leads to long-term disaster. Meanwhile, let's talk about Nicole. She's updating Donnie on a recent milestone. Given the heat between her and Keel lately, I'm betting this milestone is romantic. But then she does something daring. I love this trajectory for Nicole. For seasons, she was the doormat, the one who let others dictate her life. This daring act, whether it's publicly claiming Keel, or maybe standing up to a business rivaless, the culmination of her slow burn empowerment arc. I am here for it. Also on Monday, Bill teaches Tomas a lesson. Ooh. Every time Bill decides to teach someone a lesson, it usually involves his aggressive, domineering side coming out. Is Tomas acting out, or is Bill just needing someone to control because his own life is spiraling? I'm leaning towards the latter. Bill is losing his grip, and Tomas is just convenient collateral damage. Tuesday, January 27th, Unforgettable Sights and Bitter Pills. Tuesday sounds incredibly juicy. Caught witnesses an unforgettable sight. This is glorious vague booking by the writers. What could it be? Does she catch someone in bed with the wrong person? Or, and this is my darker theory, does she witness Hayley doing something incredibly incriminating? Caught holds grudges, and this information is going to be ammunition she stores for the perfect moment. Speaking of Hayley, the spoiler gods are smiling on us. Hayley faces rejection on two fronts. Finally, this woman has been bulldozing her way through town, manipulating everyone, and karma is finally catching the same bus. Is it romantic rejection? Professional? I hope it's both. But be warned, a rejected Hayley is a dangerous Hayley. This isn't going to make her reflect, it's going to make her retaliate. We also have Andre planning a romantic surprise for Donnie. Look, I want to root for them, I really do. But doesn't this feel a bit performative? Like he's trying too hard to lock her down before she figures something out. I just have a bad feeling about Andre's true intentions. And then there's the contrast of the week. Chelsea and Madison are struggling to connect, while Keel and Nicole are getting closer. This is brilliant writing. We are seeing the disintegration of one key relationship paralleled with the forging of a new power couple. Keel and Nicole are fast becoming the emotional anchor of the show, which usually means something terrible is about to happen to test them. Enjoy the bliss while it lasts, folks. Wednesday, January 28th, the trap is sprung. Midweek is where the explosion happens. Leslie springs a trap. I have been waiting for this. Leslie has been too quiet, too calculating lately. Who is the target? I'm circling back to Monday. I think Vernon went to her for help, and today, she pulls the rug out from under him. This aligns perfectly with another spoiler for today. Vernon is kicked out. Did Leslie orchestrate his eviction? Did she ensure Anita's difficulties resulted in Vernon losing his home? It's terrifyingly brilliant. Leslie doesn't just want to win, she wants to obliterate her opponent's sense of security. We also need to discuss Naomi continuing to hide the truth from her husband. We know Ashley is supporting her from Monday, which makes Ashley an accomplice. Naomi is building a house of cards on a foundation of dynamite. Whatever this secret Ison affair, a financial crime, a secret past life fight's going to destroy her marriage when it comes out. And in this town, secrets always come out. But my favorite spoiler of Wednesday? Nicole doesn't hesitate to tell off her judgmental daughter. Yes, Nicole. This is exactly what I was talking about on Monday. Her daughter has probably been snarky about Keel, projecting her own insecurities onto her mother's newfound happiness. Nicole shutting that down is a massive victory for her character's autonomy. Thursday, January 29th, crossing over and breaking down. Thursday brings an interesting little nugget. Chelsea and Cott are prepping for a meeting at Fenmore. Yes, the Young and the Restless crossover reference. This suggests their ambitions are going national. It raises the stakes for whatever business venture they are cooking up. But the emotional core of Thursday is the brothers. Bill's attempt to reminisce with Vernon is met with contempt. This breaks my heart, but it's also completely earned. Bill wants to pretend the past didn't happen, to glaze over his sins with nostalgia. Vernon, currently getting kicked out of his house probably thanks to Bill's ex-wife, Leslie, is living in the harsh reality that Bill helped create. Their relationship is arguably the most tragic component of this entire series. There is no going back for them. And listen to this, Leslie's mood makes her daughter worrying about what's to come. When Leslie's own flesh and blood is terrified of her, you know we are in the danger zone. Leslie isn't just calculating right now. She's likely manic, high on the success of her trap. A manic Leslie is unpredictable and capable of burning the whole town down just to watch the pretty colors. Friday, January 30th, murder plans and strange bedfellows. And then we get to Friday. And oh my god, Friday. Let's just start with the bombshell. Hayley is frustrated that her murder plan is making no progress. I'm sorry, her what plan? Since when is Hayley actively plotting a homicide? I knew she was unhinged, but this is next level. Who is the target? I have a terrifying theory. I think it's Nicole. Hayley is jealous of Nicole's rising status and her relationship with Keel. Hayley handles rejection badly. See Tuesday. And if she can't have the power and love she wants, she might decide no one else can. This is dark, even for Beyond the Gates. In other news, Bill gets some strange test results. Okay, connect the dots with me. Leslie is on a rampage. Bill is her ultimate target, always. Is it possible Leslie isn't just trapping people financially? Is she poisoning Bill? Strange test results is soap opera code for slow acting, untraceable poison administered by a vengeful ex. Mark my words on this one. Anita is horrified by a loss. This has to be the fallout from Wednesday. Did they lose the house entirely? Did Vernon legally sever ties? Anita is hitting rock bottom. And finally, the cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers. Nicole lets a stranger into her bedroom. What? After a week of getting closer to Keel, she lets a stranger in. I am torn on this. Is this Nicole embracing total sexual liberation, having a wild fling because she finally feels free? Or is this a massive mistake, a regression caused by some unseen trauma that's going to jeopardize everything she's built with Keel? Or is the stranger not actually a stranger to us, but someone shocking to her? This week is absolute insanity. Leslie is weaponizing her brilliance, Hayley is graduating to capital crimes, and Nicole is walking a very fine line between liberation and self-destruction. I need to know what you guys think. Is Leslie poisoning Bill? Who is Hayley trying to kill? And who is the stranger in Nicole's bedroom? Drop your theories in the comments below. We read every single one of them. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the breakdown when these episodes actually air, because we are going to need a support group to get through this. Until next time, keep watching the gates.